Hey there, and welcome back to Meeting Minutes. You're watching the December 18th, 2025 Board of Commissioners meeting, conveniently recapped in 3 minutes or less. Since this is the final board meeting of 2025, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for the continued encouragement and feedback on this video series, as well as our other communication initiatives throughout the year. We're looking forward to finding new and better ways to make your county government more accessible in 2026. As always, I'll include timestamps right here so you can watch the YouTube recording of the meeting to see the full discussion and any votes that took place. Let's get into the meeting. After public comment and consent resolutions, our meeting started with the second reading of the amended risk management policy. If you're wondering why you're hearing about this yet again, any internal policy changes or updates, no matter how small, are required to be brought up in 2 Board of Commissioners meetings, which is something that I learned quite recently. Next, there was a discussion about holding 3 public hearings to engage with residents on the possible creation of a community mental health authority. A few different options were brought forward, and the board ultimately opted to revisit setting dates for these hearings at their next meeting to allow more time to gather information. To be clear on this topic, these discussions are still very exploratory in nature, and absolutely no decisions have been made about this potential change. We're still a long way off from that. We'll be working very hard over the next few months to make sure that all the important information is easily accessible so you can fully understand what's going on. So stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed on social media so you don't miss anything. Looking forward to next year, the board voted to keep their annual organizational meeting on Friday, January 2 as originally scheduled. It's during this meeting that the board will elect a chair and a vice chair, set the year's meeting schedule, and a bunch of other very important things. Gabrielle Denai was appointed to the Community Action Agency Advisory Board for a term ending in December of 2028, and the board voted to accept a settlement offer in the Kleinians v. Moss litigation. Pending a response from the plaintiff, we should know soon if this matter is settled. Finally, Administrator Waterman updated the board and us on a few topics, including the search for a deputy administrator, which has entered the final round of interviews and should conclude soon. Well, folks, that's all we have for you today. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Make sure you're following along for future meeting recaps just like this. We'll see you in a few short weeks for the January 2 organizational meeting. Stay safe, enjoy the special time of year with your loved ones, and we'll see you next year. Thanks for watching.